Community improvement plan, did you come up with anything else that needs to be put on the list?
The swings down at the park, the baby swings, the plastic is ripped on them. They're kind of, I don't know, they're just gonna pinch some kids.
They're bad again?
Yeah,
We replaced those once in the last 7 years.
I'm sure they stay out all.
Oh, the winter's hard
Yeah.
on them.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I've been there a little while ago. Week or two ago.
Since you took your daughter swinging,
Yeah.
get the word out. Anything else that anybody has noticed? Nancy, anything that you?
No. I guess one of the things I'm gonna, and I don't want a decision tonight, but one of the things I'm gonna bring to you when we start budgeting is getting a whole lot more serious about doing some renovations on this building.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to use this building, and I really think a new paint job would help a whole lot.
Besides a few other.
And do some, we don't have to spend $1 million, but I really think we need to, I mean, nothing's been done in here since in the 80s. It's been 25 years ago, or 20 years ago for sure, since anything was done. We've budgeted money for the last 2 years to do something, and we never get around to doing any of that. If you want me to start putting some better cost estimates together and get serious about getting it done this winter, I will.
Are you talking the basement or the outside?
The basement,
Yeah.
where we really, in the basement, the community room and the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you want me to try to see if I can put something together for you guys to look at in December or January with some real cost figures, I can do that, but it doesn't add anything to this plan. But we've just been kind of letting that ride and waiting for the local guy to say he had time, and we can't do that anymore if we're gonna get it done. So
How much do you have set aside for the community building?
I think we, without looking at the budget, set aside $8,000 for this fiscal year.
Oh, quite a bit.
And we set aside 5 or 6 for last fiscal year, and then got so tied up with what was going on out front here that we didn't disrupt anything any more than we did, and than we had to, so.
Is the other garage door on the historical budget, or is that city budget for out here?
There's no budget
No plan?
no plan at this point to replace that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I think windows would really look nice.
On the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do too.
Not yet, because
It's not organized yet.
yeah, thank you.
I'm
That's a
looking-
nice way to say that.
And we can't just have windows. I mean,
No.
we kept that overhead door to be able to move stuff in and out of that building. So if we do anything, it's gonna have to be double,
wide doors.
yeah. So we still have enough space to get that big stuff in and out of there.
Okay.
So, no, that's why we only went with what we did this time until we could figure out
All right.
what we actually, how much room we actually needed to get in and out of that building. So,
Is the bike rack on our plan at all? Improvement plan?
You know, it keeps hitting my brain and then it keeps falling out. So
We
I'm gonna
need
write.
something for bikes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna write that
out
on
there.
here.
kind of hazardous.
why don't you just take the one from the gazebo down here?
You mean from over here? Yeah.
Can we get it painted black first,
Whatever.
please? Problem is we haven't been able to decide where to put it.
Put it on the side of the building.
People use this side of the,
They use that sidewalk.
yes, they do.
You can't put it on a sidewalk.
Yeah, that's our problem.
That's the only driveway.
Oh, I could, until that building starts being
Mhm.
used more.
I mean, on the other side of the flowers, yeah,
Yeah.
there's no reason why they couldn't put their bikes over there. Because here you have to dodge around them, where they're putting them now.
Yeah, we've just decided, Jerry and I have talked about it at length, we've looked at different, there's lots and different styles of bike racks, and we've just kinda watched how this kinda progresses to see what maybe would work, what wouldn't work, and the problem is if you put it too far away, they aren't gonna use it anyway. That's, that's part of the problem.
But if we start working with them to use it. Well,
How
they're
much
pretty
room
good
is
about
right out
listening, though.
here by the bench?
There's some room there.
How many bikes are usually laying out there? A lot or?
6.
1 to 6.
Yeah.
No. There's a little bit more of that. One night I come in here and couldn't even walk through there. I picked up bikes and beamed them up the side.
Well, that's a good problem to have, actually.
It is a good problem to
It
have,
is,
but I did add that to the list, so we continue to work on that.
But that is not a bus stop anymore, so there's no reason why that bike rack needs to be down there.
You're right. We wouldn't have to buy one and,
They never used to when he was there anyhow.
No, all their bikes laid out in the grass.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing. I don't care how many bike racks you're gonna put.
Yeah,
They're not gonna use
the
it.
majority of the time they ain't gonna use them.
I'll put one out there. You get a couple
Give her a
kids.
try.
maybe we could put a bait bike out there.
Well, you just need a couple of kids to use them, and then the other ones kind of follow.
Well, they tried to put them out here, this black one here. And it wouldn't work, so they tried.